All right, good. So today we're going to cover a few topics. First one is working with deaf students, because this is something that will come up in your career, working with persons, especially kids who are deaf. What should you do? Right? What are some of the pointers you need to keep in mind when when that becomes your situation? We're also going to go into numbers. We're going to sign from 1 to 100, right? We're going to do that. And you're going to see how easy a thing it is. You're going to also figure out the numbers on your own. You're going to see why. Trust me, it's very easy. So don't worry about it. Don't get afraid. Just work with me. All right? Good. Now, first topic is working with deaf students. So this is a discussion. I want you guys to imagine the scene. If you were deaf and you're in a class with hearing kids, which sometimes happen, right? Sometimes parents, I don't know for what reason, they still send their deaf kids to hearing school, right? If this should happen, or maybe you have someone that is hard of hearing, because you have levels to deafness, You have persons who is completely deaf. They can't hear out of none of the ear, or none of none of their ears, none of it. Number two, you have maybe they're hearing out of one, right? So you call those persons hard of hearing. But they still use sign language as their major mode of communication. They still do. They're still identified as deaf, even though they're hard of hearing. This means they can hear certain things. If the music is loud enough, they can hear the words. If you talk loud enough, they can hear you, right? Now imagine the scene. You are either deaf or hard of hearing, and you're in a class with persons who are hearing. What do you think you would need from the teacher to benefit you or to help you to learn just as the other kids? What would you want the teacher to do for you? And this is a discussion. So open your mic and just give me even one thing you think you would have wanted to be done for you so that you can be just as advanced as the other kids. Please feel free and tell me feel free to tell me what are some things you would want to see happen for you. Think about it. When it comes on to the seating arrangement, where would you want to be placed?
At the front.
All right.
At
Anybody
the
agree
front,
with that?
miss.
Anybody agree with
Yes,
that?
miss.
Uh-huh.
Yes, miss.
Very good. What about you, Kadina? You agree with the front? Front row? Would you agree with that?
Yes, miss. Yes, miss.
Very good. Joanna? Sorry, I see you raise your hand.
Yes, miss, I agree.
Right.
Yes, miss, I
Very
agree because the child is deaf, and if you put a child at the back, then he won't be able to hear what the child teacher said. So the child will able to hear what the teacher clearly got to say at the front.
perfect. Yeah, that is the answer.
So so so
Go ahead, Joe. Sorry about that, Joanna. Go ahead.